Hello and welcome to Elden Ring. Today I'm going to be showing you the one-eyed shield, which is effectively an Elden Ring missile launcher, and I'm going to show you where to get it. If you don't want to see the demo and you just want to get stuck into how to get this thing, then skip to 2 minutes 55 and that should show you how to find it. I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of what it does first. So you need strength 36 to use it, and it's the scale for strength C. And it's I like to think of it as like the Visage shield, but it's got a longer range. Like it literally launches an exploding fireball at your target. Does use quite a bit of FP, so if you are thinking of using this in your build, I'd probably be tempted to include the talisman, which reduces the FP cost of weapon skills. I would also say try the Arrow's Reach talisman with it, because it seems to have insane range with that equipped. It may be my imagination. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tested it enough to know whether the range is impacted by the Arrow's Reach talisman, but from my early tests, it's my impression that Arrow's Reach talisman does boost the range and makes it quite notably good. So I'm just going to quickly put a couple of buffs on there and show you what this does on our good friend Mr. Fellowman. So there you go, he's straight away, he's on his back. Can dodge this, so you do have to be a little bit mindful of how you use it, but it just explodes and put things on the back if you hit them with it. Even if it doesn't kill them, it tends to be very good at stopping them in their tracks. So let's give a quick sped up demo of what it can do and what sort of range you can use it at and how the FP tends to go for it. As you can see, the range is not absolutely amazing. It does have its limits, but it's pretty good. Obviously that one is too far away. It's not to the point where if you can lock onto a target you can hit them, but you can hit things from a hell of a long way away with this. So that's what it does. We're now going to go on to how to find this. So you need to get to the mountaintops of the giants, and specifically you need to get to the Guardian's garrison. So the best place to start is at the Giant's Gravepost, Site of Grace. Then you're going to head across the chain and fight your way into the garrison, the Guardian's garrison. Few enemies to deal with on the way, but nothing that should be too taxing if you're suitably levelled. So we'll use Torrent there. I'm going to be using the Bolt of Gransax for a lot of this little run. So yeah, it does work on these, but actually the range of Bolt of Gransax is pretty good as well. But it is a nice weapon skill, particularly if you're shooting at a group of enemies, because the explosion it provides has got quite a big splash damage area. So get yourself in here once you've cleared the way in. Few enemies to deal with. Watch out for the dog thingies attacking you there. You can summon a Spirit Ash to help you here if you need to. Up here we go. Deal with these two guys here. Again, that insane reach, I think, is because I'm using the Arrow's Reach talisman. Once you've dealt with everything, you'll need to make your way through this break in the battlement to my left here. So that's roughly where we are there and where we're trying to get to. So line yourself up. Make sure you've broken these things by rolling into them or shooting them or something so that you've got a clear run. But we're going to go through there. Square yourself up. Running jump, and you should land on the platform. Follow it round, up here. A few dogs to deal with. And then, if you're coming here to get this, you will meet a mini-boss called Chief Guardian Arganthy, who's got some fiery spells and some quite tricky attacks. He will be quite tough if you're low level. So do come prepared. Strong ranged attacks, anything that does poise damage might be useful. Hope you find it interesting or useful anyway, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Elden Ring content.